What's up, y'all? I'm Jeff Thrasher with the Thrasher House. I wanted to make an introduction video to my playlist of how to speed bag the easy way. That's right, the easy way. If you're like me, you're on YouTube right now and you're searching around, you're trying to find the best video that you can learn how to look like Rocky or Floyd Mayweather or Muhammad Ali. But I guarantee you've probably never heard of somebody like Alan Kahn, Speedbag Skunk, Brad Bachman. You probably never heard those names. I know I never had. It took about 2 months for me to see the video called The Mystery Man, Speedbag Skunk. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and put me on pause and go check it out. I'll wait. Now, the reason why I say the easy way to speed bag is because when I learned to speed bag, I learned, like you're probably already seen all sorts of videos out there of how to hit the ball and how to do the triple beat, how to look like Rocky. The problem with that is mathematically and mechanically, it's actually quite difficult. And that's why I chose to pick a different route when I started teaching my friends how to get good on the bag, because it took me about 2 months till I was pretty proficient at the triple beat. And that was right about the same time that I saw the Mystery Man video by Zach Rufo and Speedbag Skunk. And I suddenly realized I'm terrible at the speed bag and I need to learn how to do what they're doing. Now, what I was first learning was what most people refer to as traditional boxing style. What I saw in Rufo's video was what's considered Bible style or freestyle. Traditional style has a lot of very similar things that you've seen people do in the triple beat. They kind of do the galloping thing. You know, they'll kind of go from one side to the other like that. When I saw the video of Rufo, he was going with his elbows in every different direction. And I'm just sitting there going, what have I just witnessed? And I wanted to learn how to do that. And I'd already spent 2 months trying to learn things the difficult way. And then I had to kind of relearn everything. Now, the reason why I teach it the way I teach it is because I feel like this is truly the easiest way that I can get somebody to understand how to control the ball. Like what you're seeing right now are people teaching the triple beat. I'm not saying every single person teaches it that way, but I would say 98% of the people you've seen teaching it are starting out with the triple beat. Now, mathematically, 1 touch of the ball, 3 touches off of the platform. The way that I teach it when you first start out, I want you to do a slow, controlled forward roll. So you hit the ball like this without the ball ever touching the platform, okay? By doing that, we're doing several things. One, we're using both sides of our brain at the same time, and that's fantastic brain food. I mean, it really, the hemispheres are just firing back and forth by doing this. I'm forcing you to use your non-dominant hand at doing something right from the beginning, which also dissolves your dominant hand from being the only one that's good at doing this, which is what the triple beat typically does, is people start off with their strong hand. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to start off with both hands at the same time. So we get a 1-for-1 touch by doing it this way. Mathematically and mechanically, this is much easier to teach somebody how to do. Small, controlled circles like this, instead of wailing at the ball, trying to figure out when the timing is to hit the triple beat. It's difficult, okay? So the second video that I bring in is bumping. And the reason why I love bumping is because it helps the brain understand our pause points. Because there's things that we're going to do later down the line that are difficult. Like in video number 3, the reverse roll. So bumping helps us understand to go from a forward roll, and then we pause it right here in bumping, and we do a half roll forward, and then a half roll backwards, and then a half roll backwards. It's amazing how just learning how to bump can teach the brain when we get to transition into the reverse roll. At first, you'll do that a bunch. You'll be forward roll, then you'll bump, and then you'll go into a reverse roll. And in video 3, the reason why I bring in the reverse roll so early on in your skill development is because I want you to learn that we don't want our hands to be programmed to only rolling forwards. We need to be able to go in any direction, because pretty soon you're going to be coming from all directions. Front side of the bag, linking, back side of the bag, reverse triple beat. Video 4, we're going to start working on linking, okay? So up till now, we've been doing all single beats with the forward roll, with bumping, and the reverse roll. And I want you to understand something. Don't spend a whole lot of time on the reverse roll, because it's tricky and it takes quite a bit of time. Start getting the fundamentals of it. When you get frustrated, move on to video 4 and work on some linking, and then go back to the reverse roll. Okay, you don't have to spend a whole lot of time on it. But the reason why we moved to linking next is because we're going from all single beats, meaning that every time that I hit the ball, it only hits the drum one time. Okay, when we do triple beats, I have to hit it once and it has to hit 3 times, and then I get to try to hit it at the right time again. We're also teaching ourselves to hit the ball underneath the swivel instead of back here. A lot of people, when they learn the triple beat, they chop downwards, and we don't want that. That's a terrible habit, and it's an extremely hard habit to break. Okay, so now we're going to work on linking. Straight through, straight back. So each time that I hit the ball, it's going to touch the platform 2 times per every touch. After we work on linking, we are going to move on to, in video 5, the triple beat. And the triple beat is going to happen from the back side of the bag. Oh yeah, the back side of the bag. I don't teach the triple beat from the front side of the bag. I teach it from the back side of the bag. And it's because the position, the body position that you're already in when you're doing linking, the elbow's in a great spot to just roll backwards like this. And suddenly you're able to do the triple beat and then roll your hand forward and do the triple beat. You're going to crap yourself. Seriously, it's going to be so easy for you to learn the triple beat that you're just going to be like, you're kidding. I've got friends that are learning how to do the triple beat right now. They've been doing it for a month, and all they can do is barely the triple beat. But you're already going to know how to do the forward roll, bumping, reverse roll, linking, and now the triple beat from the back side and the front side of the bag. After that, we're going to move on to elbows. And when we do elbows, these are critical to learn very smooth. We're going to work on the downward and outward and the inward elbows. All of these things are going to come into play later down line when you're wanting to learn how to do quads and wanting to do all these really cool things that you're going to see guys like Skunk and Speedbag Spidey and Chappelle for Life. A lot of amazing baggers out there, okay? A lot of them. And they do some amazing stuff. But I want you to learn this slow and smooth. So by the time you get to video 10, you're going to be able to flow with ease. And the whole process was not painful at all. It was quite easy, because this is the easy way to speed bag. After video 10, we're going to start getting into some more complicated stuff. I've got 43 instructional videos just in this playlist. Then I've got all these other playlists that are like freestyle tips and this and that. And I mean, you know, common speed bag questions, all sorts of things. But I just wanted to explain the reason why I teach it this way. It was really difficult for me to get good. And I have taught people how to bag the way that I am explaining to you now, and they went from beginner to in 30 days. We're blowing people's minds. Like, there's no way you've only been speed bagging for 30 days. Yeah, they have. They learn this way. And once you learn how to do all this stuff, that's when you're going to go to Brad Bachman. You're going to ask him, hey, man, I need some lessons. I need some pointers. You're going to go to Speedbag Skunk. You're going to say, hey, man, I need some lessons and pointers. You're going to look up the Speedbag Bible, and you're going to look up all his videos. That's Alan Kahn, the godfather of Speedbag. I mean, you're going to look up all these great baggers. But because you learned your basics really, really easily, it's going to be really fun to learn the complicated stuff. So if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to reach out and ask. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I absolutely love to teach this stuff. Anytime that I have an opportunity to interact with a new bagger, I get unbelievably excited. If you need questions about speed bag swivels or speed bags or equipment, I've got a whole 27-minute long video that I just posted recently about, you know, all that equipment. So really, if you have questions, there is an entire community of people that are here to help, and they want to help. When I got into this stuff, I'm not kidding, I felt like it was a closed door society. Like you had to know the special knock to be able to get in. And since I have got to the point where I felt good enough that I could coach people, it has been my mission in life to spread the word of the speed bag as much as I can and kick that door all the way open. I love this stuff, y'all. So if you got any questions, hit me up. Let's talk about it and let's get you bagging. Now get on over to video number 1 and have a blast. Bang on, y'all.